What's up, YouTube? Back with another video. Just want to change it up a little bit, give you guys a little bit of some background and some introduction into some of the cars that I've owned previously to owning the new Civic Type R FK8. But before we do so, if you guys have not already, please hit that subscribe button. And if you like the content on the channel, hit that like button. Always more content in the pipeline coming your way. So back to the main subject. So I want to talk to you guys about one of the cars one of the first Hondas that I've owned was a 99 Honda Civic Si, EM1 in black. I'll put some pictures up so you guys can see what that build looked like. Really wasn't anything too serious. It was like my first manual. So it's really where I first learned to drive stick. It's my first introduction to a VTEC engine with the B16. Basically on this car, I just did some basic bolt-ons, some interior touches, as well as upgrading these to a stage 2 clutch. Really enjoyed that car. I had a lot of great times. Met some great friends in those times as well with that car. Shout out to Justin, Four Banger Mafia. Man, we go way back to those high school days, man. Okay, guys. So after the EM1, I ended up trading that car in. I wish I still had that car. I really enjoyed that car, but at the time, I did want something newer. So I traded that car in for the 2007 Honda Civic Si, the 4-door FA5. Absolutely love that car as well. That was my first introduction to the K-Series engine. Coming from the B16, in my opinion, it felt like that K-Series had so much torque, even though, in all honesty, the K-Series isn't known for being a torquey engine itself, but it does have more torque than the B16. B16s barely have no torque, just horsepower, no torque. But anyway, going back to the FA5, absolutely love that car. I'll put some pics up on what that build looked like as well. That was probably the most in-depth build, or as far as car that I've owned, as far as how deep I went into that car with modifications. Wheels, suspension, all bolt-ons. I had a chrome valve cover, a lot of interior, a lot of JDM interior pieces, Type R pieces, shift knobs, full OEM Mugen SI lip kit, as well as the short shifter on that car. Really enjoyed that car. Even got it repainted. The paint was very crispy, very nice on that car. But I did end up trading that car in as well. I had always dreamed or always looked up to STIs. I always wanted to try something different than front wheel drive. Really wanted to get into something all wheel drive. So I started looking out for Subaru STIs. I did end up trading that car in for a 2016 WRX STI. And I did enjoy that car, and I'm glad that I did try something different. I've only owned Hondas, so this is my first dabble out of the Honda world and going into the all-wheel drive Subaru world. And while that was a great car, and I put wheels on that car, Olin suspension, catback exhaust, didn't really do anything. The engine itself was pretty stock on that build, but the car looked great. It performed well as well, but just something about it, I just didn't feel like as connected as I felt with some of my past Hondas. So I enjoyed that car. Like I said, it's not a shot at Subaru. The all-wheel drive is great, but not needed in the climate that I'm in. You can do just fine with front-wheel drive. It doesn't really rain here. I mean it rains, but nothing that where all-wheel drive is needed. Although that all-wheel drive was crazy good handling in the rain. When I lived in Houston, it rains almost every day in Houston, so different circumstance there. But did enjoy that car. But that is what led, trading in that car, trading in the STI, is what led to me acquiring the new Civic Type R FK8. I purchased this car back in July 8th of 2018. This is a 2018 model. Really enjoy this car. As you guys can see, you guys have seen all the install videos, my walk around and overview of the car. Absolutely love everything about this car. Always dreamed, always wanted to have a Type R. So this is like a dream come true for me. So like I said, super enjoying the car. I may do a future video of like, you know, highlighting the things that I love about the car and maybe going over some things that I'd like to see changed or some things I just dislike. But 100% in love with this car. And so now that you guys have seen some of those older Hondas and even the Subaru STI that I've owned, I am considering purchasing a older Honda. I'm really intrigued by the Integras. Maybe go with a DC2 Integra or a DC5, or I may just go back and get another FA5 four-door Civic Si. It just depends. I'm looking to do that either by the end of this year, or if not, sometime soon, going into 2020, just to get some of that nostalgia back into my car collection. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you did, like I said, please hit that subscribe button. There's definitely a lot more content on the way. Hit the like button if you like the video as well. And like I said, guys, more content is definitely on the way. And thank you for watching.